Hey guys, so I'm here today with the Winter Wonderland tag because I was actually tagged in something. I'm like in a new location, and for the first time ever you get to see my really sad bookshelves. I don't know why, but I have all of my books really at my mom's house, and I'm at my dad's house, and well, I need to bring some over. I'm gonna bring some over, and then it can be an awesome bookshelf with all awesome books, because a lot of these books I haven't even read and don't like. So this tag was created by Jack at JackEatsBooks, and I will link his original video in the description, and I was tagged by CatSkyrider24. I'm gonna leave her link and her video in the description too. You should definitely go check out her channel. Let's get on with the tag. The first question is, what book is so happy and sweet that it warms your heart? I thought about this a while after watching Katie's video, and I realized that recently I haven't read any happy and sweet contemporary books. I haven't read contemporary in a really long time. The last contemporary book I read was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, and those of you who've read it, you would know it's not warm and fuzzy and sweet, and apparently I haven't read enough happy and sweet books. So if you've read a happy and sweet book recently and you really love it, tell me down below, because apparently I need to learn to read happy and sweet books because I can't answer this question. The second question is, what is your favorite book with a white cover? Recently, I've just really loved this book, and Katie said this too, and so I'm not really copying her, but I really liked this book. That is Champion by Marie Lu. This is not completely white. It's got red on it, obviously, but I really love this book. It's the third in the Legend trilogy by Marie Lu, so if you haven't read this, I would definitely read this because they're awesome. And if you haven't read Champion, I'll link my Champion review down below, and you can watch the first 2.5 minutes or so because they're non-spoilery, and then the rest is chock full of spoilers, so you don't want to watch that if you haven't read it yet. Number 3 is semi-longish, so I'm going to have to use my handy-dandy notebook here. We're sitting in a nice comfy chair wearing a onesie. I'm not wearing a onesie, I'm wearing a sweater, which should suffice, with a lovely warm hot chocolate. But what monster are you reading? And the monster I'm reading this holiday season is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This book is 734 pages long, which is quite long. The most recent book I've read that's semi-close to it is The Book Thief, which had like 200 less pages. I have about 100 pages left in this, so I'm probably going to finish it even before Christmas, and then I'm going to attempt to read the remainder of the books in the coming months, but I don't have the 5th book with me right now, and I was going to attempt to read Shatter Me with Whitney from Whitney Novels today because she's like obsessed with it and recommended it all the time. And I think JackEatsBooks, the creator of this tag, was going to read it with her also. Obviously, I have not started reading it yet, but it's right there. It's there, and I'm going to read it. It would be nice to take a break, because this is about the middle of the series, because the 7th book is really, really long, I heard, or something, and it'd be really, oh, it fell out of the book. Oh my god. Good. We're good. I'm gonna read this one, and then hopefully the rest of the Harry Potter series, because they're amazing and awesome, and I wish I would have read them sooner. 4. It started snowing, so you have decided to have a snowball fight. What fictional character would you love to have a snowball fight with? Seeing as I've never had a snowball fight with anyone before, it would be awesome for fictional characters to come throw snow in sphere form with me. I'm gonna just make a list, because I can't choose. Fred and George Weasley from the Harry Potter series, because they're energetic and awesome, and I just would be afraid they would put something in the snow that would make me like grow a large nose or something. Uriah from the Divergent series, because who are you kidding? You know you love Uriah, and he's fabulous and hilarious and shot a muffin off Marlene's head. 4, I would say Simon from the Mortal Instruments series, because he's adorable and hilarious, and why would you not want to have a snowball fight with Simon? 5 is, sadly, your fire is beginning to go out. So what book would you tear the last few chapters out of and throw into the fire? Jack said Allegiant, and I don't want to copy him, but I so agree. I so agree, because, well, if you haven't read it, I'm not gonna say anything. If I were not to say Allegiant, I guess I would say Beautiful Chaos by Kami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. It's the 3rd book in the Beautiful Creatures series, and if you've read it, you know. It gets better. If I could throw a whole book in the fire, can I throw a whole book in the fire? If I would throw a whole book in the fire, I would throw either City of Fallen Angels or Beautiful Darkness in the fire because both of those books annoyed me out of my mind. 6. What book is so close to your heart that you would gift to someone this Christmas who hasn't read before but wants to get into reading? Do you mean that if the someone hasn't read the book before and they want to get into reading it, or if the someone isn't into reading yet? Because if someone's not into reading, I would give them Divergent, because that's the book that really got me into reading again, and that's the book that inspired me to write, and it's also the book that kind of wanted me to start booktubing. If you're not a reader, read Divergent, but if you are a reader, and I was just gifting a book to a reader, I would gift The Book Thief, because it's fabulous, and beautiful, and metaphorical, and imagery, and Marcus Zuzak just has a beautiful way with words, and I love it. That is the end of this tag. I'm going to tag nerdybooklover and enchantology. Hope you do this tag. I'm Maddie. I'll see you next time. Bye!